Is it a tent? Yes. Is it a tarp you can put between two trees? Yes. Is it a tarp you can put between one tree? Yes. Is it a waterproof jacket? Yes. Has it got 10 poles? No. Is it inflatable? Yes. Can you bounce on it like a bouncy castle? No. Is it weird looking? Yes. It's the Zelter shelter, and here it is. Now there's two versions of the Zelter shelter. There's the one that you can turn into a waterproof jacket and the one that you can't turn into a waterproof jacket. I've got the one that you can't, so that's the one you're going to see in a minute. But having said that, the one that you can't turn into a jacket, it's just ever so slightly lighter, so that you just make your choice and live with it, really, what you want. But what I'm going to talk about now is the bag it comes in. Now it's a usual dry bag that you can roll down and clip together, but it's a little bit more robust than the normal ones. It's quite good, it's good quality, and it's got the little cartoon symbols on there showing you what you could do with it, and the Zelter symbol, and it says tent, tarp, shelter, which is what it is really. Look at the website as well. Now what you could do with this bag, if you're camped here but the water source is about 200 meters over there, because it's waterproof, you could actually take this bag over, fill it with water, and that's enough water for yourself for this evening and the morning after as well. So you can have a wash and fill your water bottle up and then throw the rest away. But yeah, so that you could use it for that. And also you could actually put it on an outside of a vehicle as well, like the roof rack of a car, or you could strap it to your motorbike, or strap it to a canoe or something like that. So there you go, that's the bag, and I'm not going to say any more about that. I think I've said enough, and I don't know what else to say anyway. So yeah, so the bag is pretty good. Oh, that's right, normally when you buy a tent, it's all wrapped up lovely and rolled up and whatever, and you take it out, use it, try to put it back in the bag, and you can't. It doesn't fit in the bag. A lot of tents are like that. With this is big enough. It comes out all rolled up and new, but you can stuff it back in any old way and it will go in fine. So there you go. That's so the bag is good in lots of ways, and it's got the symbol there as well. Have a look. Okay, I'm going to go through the specs now and have a close look at it. So this is it in its tent mode. Now it's got 4 anchor points. There's one down there with that rope, see? There's 2 on a corner, and there's 1 at the end there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I've made a 5th one, and it's the door itself. Not so much an anchor point, but you can sort of hold it open like this. But because it's a triangular bit of material, when it opens up, the end here comes off the ground. You can't pull it down. So what I've done really is just get a bit of paracord and an extra tent peg and just pin it down like that. You'll have a gap on the ground, but it's no big deal really. And if you don't have to pull it tight. If you pull it tight, it might collapse these inflatable tubes. You've got to be careful. So if you pull it tight, you could actually just pull the zip down a little bit, and that'll pull it tight. I don't want to pull it too much because it can collapse a little bit. I'm not sure. It's solid to the ground, but I don't think it's very good in the wind. But I've yet to test that. Right, okay, I'll just show you this little bit down here. Now this, if you're tall, then this is for your feet, a little space for your feet. inside. Now it's a bit weird. I don't know what to say about it really. It seems to me like you need to sleep on your left shoulder all the time. Put your feet in there, but I'm not going to say any more about that. It might be good, it might not, I don't know. But that's for your feet apparently. Now it hasn't got any tent poles, but it has got inflatable tubes, and it runs at the top there, and there's one there and one there. And to blow it up, you get hold of this little blowing thing here, undo it, blow it up as hard as you can, okay, and then put your tongue over the end like that, and then do it back up, and that's it. It just stays up like that. So it's inflatable, okay. Now it's 7 foot 7 inches long, okay, so that's quite generous. You don't get many 7 foot 7 inches tall people really, and 7 foot 7 inches is 2.3 meters, and it's 1 meter high and about 1.1 meter wide, okay. The material is nylon, and it's breathable up to a RET 12 level, okay. Now the weight of this particular one is 1.2 kilograms, okay, which is 2 pounds 10 ounces. And the hydrostatic head, okay, now the hydrostatic head is the waterproofness of it, right, is 10,000. And that means if you've got a column of water, which the column is 1 inch square, and you put the column on the material and filled it full of water, you could fill it up to 10,000 millimeters. That's what that means. And a little bit more layman's terms, 10,000 millimeters is 10 meters, okay. So that's what the hydrostatic head means. So the hydrostatic head is 10,000. Okay, I think that's it for now. I'll come back if I forget anything, as per usual. Yes, there is something else. It comes in 3 colours. It comes in this sort of green, which I'm not sure what that sort of green is really. It's not a bottle green, it's not an army green, I don't know, but it comes in that colour green. It comes in bright orange, and it comes in a black, but the black one is a limited edition, so if you can get hold of one of them, then good on you. So it comes in 3 colours. There you go. Okay, what I'm going to show you now is how to set it up as a tarp with no trees on the outside of it, but all you need is 1 trekking pole. Now the only thing is I don't have any trekking poles, so I'll just show you the best I can. I got no poles at all. I'm not going to cut a stick or anything, so I'll just do the best I can, okay. And someone's nibbling behind my shoulder. I hope you don't bite my clothes, eh? I don't know. Don't stand on my tarp. So first of all, I've laid out the tarp like this. Don't you eat it, hey? Hey? Being filmed. No, don't eat it. No. Ah. It's not. No, it's all right. Shh. It's okay. No, it's not. It's not food. It's not food. Okay. It's not food. Don't eat it. No. Come on. Right, to see if I can get on with this video. Now, I've set it out flat like that, and oh, there's another one coming over now, and I've deflated it. So what I'm going to do now is get the pegs, and first of all I'm going to peg it out at the end here like that. This is where your feet goes, and the door is up that end. And then what you do then is pin this one down, pull it tight like that, and then what you do then is you get your trekking pole, and you put it sort of small, set it up small, and stick it in under there like that, just under there, just behind where you blow it up, along where the tube is, where it's normally full of air. Okay, so it's sort of, whoop, that's all right. Shh. Oh, they go in now, never mind. Oh, they might come back anyway. Sort of put it up in that position there. I don't really see that. Okay, and then it's hopefully it'll stay like that, and then you get over to this side and then pin it down, best you can, and then pin this one down. Now bear in mind this is going to be up in the air, so it looks a bit loose, but it normally would be up in the air. Okay, pin that one down. Oh, let's try and, there you go. This is redundant now for the moment. Well, it's redundant for this way, and so there you go. It should be sort of looking roughly, oh, I haven't done it very well, like that. And oh, sorry, I've done this wrong, I think. You put the pole on that end. No, it's definitely, whoop, it's definitely by this bit. Okay, now I haven't pinned it out very well because I haven't got a trekking pole that I can get down to its small size, but it'd be roughly something like that. And apparently you can get 2 people in there, but I don't think you get your rucksacks in as well. So it can be put as a tarp in a field with no trees, or a place with no trees. Okay, I haven't done a very good example, I'm afraid, because I haven't got the trekking pole, but it gives you an idea. But that's the sequence you would set it up. Pin the back end first, then the top bit, then put the trekking pole in, and then pin the rest of it out, and then you can adjust it a little bit after that if you like. So there you go, that's what it's like as a tarp with no trees. I'm now going to show you what it looks like rigged up on one tree. Now I'm not going to do 2 trees, because if you could do 1 tree, you could do 2 trees, okay? So the reason I'm showing you that you can rig it up on 1 tree is because just in case your ridge line isn't long enough to reach the other tree, okay, and you haven't got any spare line, so which you probably won't anyway. I don't carry spare line because I know I can rig it up on one tree. But anyway, let's have a look. Here we go. It's a little bit crude, but it can be done. As you can see, just one tree and then down to the ground. And what I've done is the black cord is the ridge line, and it's going underneath, and there's actually a loop there just by a little bit where you blow it up. It is deflated, by the way. There's a little loop there, so I put it through there, and it's running down the underneath and to the grommet on the other side. I've got a Prusik notch here, rigged up on a little carabiner, which is looped onto this loop here and just pulled up tight, nice and tight as you can. Well, you've got to watch the stitching as well. So that's that. This bit of door by here with the name on the top, look. I mean, there's no big deal about that. You can let it flap down, or you can pin it out like that. What I've done, I use a stick on this one because the ridge line has got to be strong. I've put I put three pegs in one place over there, okay, just to make it stronger. And I've pinned it out. I got it off the ground a little bit. You could pin it to the ground, really, and you can make it a little bit higher. It's up to you what you want to do. And I've just simply put that together like that, just a little bent the material, bent the paracord down a bit, and then fed it through like that. That's all you need. And then pinned it down to the ground, down by there. Yeah. And the same on the other side. A little wing there. Same, going down. And on this side, the ridge line is coming through there, that one there. I've tied it off there, and the excess bit I've put back up on the left one there, and then it's back down again, and I've tied it off again. So that's it really. I mean, it's a bit crude. You could do this method with any tarp as well. So you don't have to have two trees to put a tarp up. You can do it on one. So yeah, so that's the method of putting the zelter shelter between one tree, or on the edge of one tree. And of course, if I could have rigged it up to that one as well, which would have been nice and high. But yeah, so that's it really. Bit crude, but it can be done. And just a final look inside. I can honestly say you can get 2 people in there easy, real easy. Yep, I'm not going to lie in that just to show my size, but yeah, you could get 2 people in there easy. Okay, final conclusion on the zelter shelter. I think it's good quality and is very versatile, and it's a very good emergency shelter. I don't think it's a very good long-term shelter because it wouldn't work in the wind. I don't think it would collapse a little bit because there's no poles. It's just a blow-up thing. But it's a very good backup shelter, like a bug out for your bug out gear, or put it in the car or something. Or say you're on a holiday and you're going from mountain up to mountain up to mountain up to hotel and so on, and every evening you're booking in, but one evening you can't book in. It would make a good emergency shelter for that as well. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say. Thanks for watching, and see you around on the next one, hopefully. Cheers.